EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And that one incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Here's a run. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
The best did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Michigan State. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. It's up and through. And the Vikings extend their advantage to 13-0. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They bring their tight end right. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he will have the Seahawks first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 13-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That one caught by Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll look to throw. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to throw. He's going to look. for the home run ball. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. At the Seahawks 48-yard line. McCarthy to the air on second down. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
This one brought in by Hawkinson. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is just knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. Here's 3rd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seattle. Tucker for the point after. His kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 6. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And the Vikings, 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He's going to look deep, going to Cup, and that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The left side here, caught by Addison. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And the Seahawks are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Whoa!
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down. They'll put Addison in motion. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. So a win here for the Vikings. They continue.